And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with another one. We are back with another episode of Wake and Pack. Good morning to everybody. I hope everything is well. What day is it? Is it Wednesday? Wait, today Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday today. We know what day it is today, y'all. But good morning to all. Good morning to y'all. You know, welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack. Where the fuck is my lighter though? And I'm cursing already. Now, one thing I want to say, I don't know you guys. A lot of my subscribers, my Wake and Packers, they've been telling me like, man, I didn't get the notification. Sometimes I would drop the thumbnail and everything at like 6 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. my time, like well before the actual stream. So please let me know, people, if you're getting notifications. If not, we got to figure it out. Hit the bell. If not, unsubscribe to me and then subscribe again. I heard that's another trick, but you know, that is neither here nor there now. And of course, my boy Zane beating me to the punch over subjects that I will talk about, but that's why he's my boy. You know, we kind of think alike. So shout out to my boy Zane Strong, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Looking for my lighter, y'all. Oh, whoa. Hold up. Damn it. I might have to get out. Hold on. Wow. Looking for a lighter. I found this, bro. I bought this vape, bro. I've been looking for it. I just bought a new vape yesterday because I couldn't find this. But I mean, good problem to have. And it still got juice in it. I'm still going to do the greens, though. But yeah, I was looking for this, bro. I brought one yesterday because I didn't know what this was. It was in the side of the seat, along with a plethora of weed nugs down there, lighters. I probably got a whole smoke shop under my goddamn seat. So I'm happy I found that. It's time to roll still. John Bainan. Oh, my boy. That's the fuck I'm talking about. Hey. So, and then again, that's what I'm saying. I've heard, you know, I have friendships with, like, you know, certain YouTubers in LA. You know, it could be big YouTubers, whatever, but, you know, I'm not fanned out or nothing like that. But I be getting advice from them when they talk about, you know, how to build channels and all that. And, you know, I don't know, man. For people not to be getting my notifications and shit like that to be happening, I'm like, it's too early in my YouTube career for that to be happening. Shit, let me start getting paid first. Let me, you know, get a bigger following before I start getting shadow banned. But I don't see any reasons why my people, shout out to my boy Dave Nehoff, shout out to a lot of my people. Dave done told me, like, I didn't get a notification. A lot of people don't be getting notifications. So YouTube, what's going on? You know, you don't like that I curse? You don't like that I smoke? You don't like that I'm black? Like, what's going on, man? It seems like you guys are blocking me, okay? So, you know, I'll do a little more further investigation, but there's a few things that I can do to, you know, prevent them from blocking me, shadow banning me, whatever. But John, yeah, I'm working on my bowl right now. And me, when it comes to cereal, you ain't never seen HPOV eat one bowl of cereal. I always keep the milk out, and I always do 2 or 3 refills, man. Sorry. My inner fat person is just coming out right now. So that's what that is about. My boy Ernie in the house, man. Wake and Pack. You already know what time it is. Shout out to my boy Ernie Martinez, man. Oh, yeah. Hey, we about to go over all of that, Zane. Y'all see the goddamn thumbnail. My boy David is in here. All right, my boy Blake 22. So let's get into it, man. You guys already know the show is y'all show. It's whatever y'all really want to talk about. But I do my little, I would just call it a cold open, you know, pretty much talking about the thumbnail. So already forgot the dude's name, but the Green Bay Packers fired the strength and conditioning coach, right? So first of all, am I right or am I right? How many of you guys been watching me for a while? You know, again, when a motherfucker say something ahead of time and he right, I like when motherfuckers double back. I like when people come back and say, you know what, HPOV, you was right about that. Because it's a lot of time, a lot of Packer channels, just anybody in general, they'll say something, stand on it, but then when it don't work out their way, they just quiet and don't say nothing about it, you know? Or when I come up with a certain statement and say something that needs to be done, they like, oh, I don't think so. And then it actually happens. Like, just give me my love. You know what I'm saying? I've been kicking and screaming about, shout out to my boy Nick, man. Nicholas in the house. Well, he has to, he has to, because, and we're going to get into that. But again, all right, look, Packers fire strength and conditioning coach. Now, first of all, if you take a look at the guy, shit, I don't know about strength and conditioning, but it looks like he should, be on Reno 911, that show, because I've seen that. I'm like, he looks like a cast member of that. I don't know what kind of strength and conditioning he's doing. And I don't know if it's just a bad job that he's doing or he's done, or I don't know if he just has bad luck, but he just had to go. The first year this man was given the job of strength and conditioning coach, Matt LaFleur didn't even coach a game yet. It was 2019 when this guy came in. LaFleur tears his Achilles playing basketball at Lambeau or somewhere in Lambeau. They got a basketball court somewhere. I'm sure that guy was there. He's the strength and conditioning coach. He might have been in the game. David Bakhtiari, non-contact kind of deal, gets injured on Ray Nitschke Field just practicing. Zadarius Smith, back issues. His last year was not the year I thought it would be. I was so excited to see Z, and he did come at the end of the year in the playoff game and had a great sack, but it's all for naught, But back issues, whole year. I'm like, when is Zadarius going to play? They took away his captain shit. It got weird. Whole time, bro had a back issue. Might have been misdiagnosed. Talk about misdiagnosed. What about motherfucking Jair Alexander? 1 year, it's like, okay, he doesn't need surgery. We just going to thug it out. He ended up coming back playing good. Next year, same kind of injury. Oh, he doesn't need surgery. We just figure out what the people need. Devondre Campbell sends out a tweet. Guy who just doesn't tweet, doesn't do none of that. I'm not playing injured anymore. Why the fuck are these dudes injured, man? David Bakhtiari. Now, again, it could be bad doctor. Dr. Kevorkian, and that's cool. But it's still something about recovery. What is this guy? Strength and conditioning, right? So what is he supposed to do? Make sure that all the players are in condition to play the game. First of all, condition to play a football game, and then have the right conditioning as far as when to play in the football game, and then to have the strength in whatever limb had an issue, whatever limb or whatever needed treatment. That's supposed to be this guy's job. So safe to say, whether it's bad luck or just he don't know what he's doing, it's about time he had to go. Rashawn Gary, devastating injuries. Again, it's football. It's a brutal sport. Motherfuckers get injured all the time. But Zadarius Smith, David Bakhtiari, Christian Watson, Eric Stokes, Matt LaFleur, goddammit, tore his Achilles, Devondre Campbell, Elton Jenkins to a lower extent. Got his big injury, but he came back. I don't know if it's because of his big country bones or he's just a goon like that. Rashawn Gary, Jair Alexander. And then we're not just talking about Joe Blow of our roster. What do we say? NFC Championship against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, if we had David Bakhtiari, we would have won that game. Certain games, man, if Jair played, would have been good. Certain games, if this player played, would have been good. Again, injuries are a part of the game, but this is something that we had to attack. This is something that I've been jumping up and down screaming. I'm sure at one of the streams with TR or something I mentioned, I'm like, something is wrong with strength and conditioning. Something has been wrong with strength and conditioning since LaFleur got to town. And what do you know? This guy became strength and conditioning coach of the Packers the first year LaFleur came in, and he tears his Achilles. That cannot be like, again, it might not have nothing to do with him. He just might be bad luck. Listen, no matter who we get, people gonna complain. Let's just keep it a buck, okay? When LaFleur came in, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? I did my research on him, and I'm like, okay, but I didn't know him. But that's not a reason for me to be mad. I remember big media outlets, soon as we do the hire for Matt LaFleur, why would they hire this guy? Who is this guy? Y'all better put some motherfucking respect on my coach's name. And I'm going to tell you why. He has no issues with fixing problems, and he is just a good human being, okay? Oh, I got to, bro. Shout out to my boy Milto. You already know when Milto and John Boehner is in the goddamn building, hit the like button. Wipe your feet at the door, man. Hell yeah, we all Packer backers, man. Hey, we ain't worried about wrong spelling. We know what you talking about. Spell check. You know that shit be fucking shit up. I be talking about hey bro to the homie, and it ends up sending hey baby. And he like, what you calling me baby for? I'm like, man, my bad. My phone's so used to me talking to the shorty. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Right. And then again, let's go back. Way too many, Ernie. But let's go back to why I want to put a little respect on our coach's name, right? First comes in, right? You got to respect this because he's a human being. He could have been like, you know what? I don't know how long I'm going to be coach. This is a job in not even just NFL. This is a job in life that not that many people get to do. Coach of the Green Bay Packers. He could have came in like, fuck this. I'm bringing in all my people. He didn't do that. He brought in his offensive staff. He brought in his people. But when it came to defense, he said, you know what, Mike Pettin? I respect you. I know I did my research on you. I know what you used to do. You know, I think you're capable. You were here before me. You were a McCarthy hire, but this is my first year. I respect you. I'm going to keep you as DC. First of all, you got to give him credit for that. Secondly, he's not afraid to make changes, right? So we got Maurice Drayton, right? Horrible special teams coach. Ain't even an NFL coach no more. He's somewhere overseas. I don't know, college or something. He's doing something. But we lose the divisional game against the Niners 10-13. Magnificent, beautiful, perfect game plan, play calling by Joe Barry. And that just gets thrown in the trash because special teams was trash. What does Matt LaFleur do? He don't just sit there and, Maurice Drayton is cool. You're fired, Maurice Drayton. And not only does he do that, he does his research and say, who is the best option right now for a special teams coach? Oh, Rich Bisaccia. Raiders fired their coach, what they normally do. Okay, you're the interim coach. We know the Raiders ain't going to be logical and hire you again. You've been top 10 in special teams your whole career. We're going to go get the best special teams guru. Now, it's still been shaky with certain parts of special teams, but when's the last time we had a 2-year leader in returns? Keyshawn Nixon made a big play the last fucking game we played against the Niners. Fumble, but hey, good shit for Wilson. Jump on that ball, but what an impactful play. Keyshawn Nixon is here to stay. 2-time All-Pro in a row. When's the last time the Packers had a player that made All-Pro 2 times in a row? I'll wait. It's another one of those things, Zane. So shit just had to change. So Maurice Drayton fucks up special teams. Get up out of here. That takes a man. That takes a man. All right. Joe Barry, we are good friends. We came up together. Gotta fire you. Gotta let you go. That takes a man. Jair Alexander, although it seemed to have come from, you know, Murphy, Good and all them, but Jair Alexander, all right, take this suspension, man. You know, we beg. LaFleur needs to be tough. I mean, what you want him to do? Beat niggas up on the field or make hard executive decisions? A tough coach ain't a guy who's like Dan Campbell, look like he'll fuck you up or shit like that. A tough coach is a guy who makes hard business decisions. You know, he reacts well. And then, man, it's so crazy. I think he made the perfect decision, you know, on the timing of firing Joe Barry. But you had people before we fired Joe Barry talking about, oh, I hope he doesn't come back. Man, let this man do his job. Don't you want LaFleur to go look at everybody else first before he decides? You're not just gonna, it will show incompetence to just say, oh, I'm gonna fire him and then we'll just figure out who we're gonna get. No, figure out 2 or 3 candidates who you might possibly get first. That is a possibility, and then fire the guy. You have fucking Packer fans already worried. 1 week ain't even passed by from our season ending, and they already worried about, is Joe Barry coming back? I hope not, bro. Let the process happen. Again, Matt ain't playing, bro. Matt is not playing around, bro. His ass is on the line. He's not playing around. What does he do when our special teams fucked up? He gets the best special teams guru. What does he do this year? Again, rookie kicker. And about this rookie kicker, what you got to look at, you can't look at the end result because we didn't think we would be where we were. So I'm thinking they're guessing. All right, we're going to get this Carlson. And then again, I've watched this dude hit a 60-yarder. So I don't want to hear shit about Carlson can't do it. I don't know if it's a nerve thing. I don't know if it's an operation, but trust me, I am working on it. It's taking a little time, but I'm doing my due diligence on this whole kicking situation with Anders Carlson, okay? You know, that's a whole nother can of worms that we're going to open. But again, I'm still not throwing in a towel on him. But what does Matt LaFleur do early? Man, we ain't no off-season programs or nothing started yet. What'd he do? Oh, we going to get a kicker. All right, Carlson. Hey, this ain't your job. You got to work for it. You got to win it. So, please do, Zane. My nigga Fred in the house. Freddie Roper, what's the word? I couldn't say it any better, Nicholas. So hopefully he does that. But what you got to do is what? Trust the process. And what you got to do is just got to have faith. And what you got to do is just be a fan. You want to be executive? Go to 1265, give them your resume, and see if they hire you. If not, just be a fucking fan. We can all have opinions, but man, I am so happy. You know, the fans really don't own the team. I mean, you know, they say that, you know, the fans own the team. That's cool and all that. You know, I pay the money, whatever. But, like, I'm glad the fans don't own the team because LaFleur would no longer be hired. It'll be a lot of shit going on right now, and Green Bay will be in the dumps of the NFL if we allowed that kind of shit to happen because motherfuckers just don't be knowing what they talk about. Yes, he is. I totally believe in that. And then you want a coach that been through some shit. So goddamn it, when we in the Super Bowl next year or the following year, okay, I don't know which year, but we're going to be in contention every single one. But when we in the fucking Super Bowl, these are the important years here that we dealing with. It's going to hurt. The only way, Andy Reid, prime example. Oh, he king now, right? But we all remember Philadelphia 4 straight NFC championships. Lost the Super Bowl against against the Patriots, right? Wait. Yeah, they did. Is that what happened? Who was it? Was it who the Eagles lose to? Whatever. It don't matter. Yeah, it had to be the Patriots. But anyway. Honestly, you know, if he were, you know, again, I don't know what Joe got lined up. People might have hit him up. He got friends in the league. I don't know if he'll be a coach next year or something else. I wouldn't have been mad at a demotion because fuck a defense. That's what I'm saying. Defensive coordinator is different from a motherfucking secondary coach. Defensive coordinator is different from a defensive line coach. Now, you can graduate from being a defensive line coach to then being a defense coordinator, or you could graduate from any position coach to being a defensive coordinator. But that doesn't mean you always know what's going on. And one thing I do know about Joe Barry is he produces good linebackers, man. He produces good linebackers, man. He worked with Preston before Green Bay, I believe. He worked with Preston here. His best years with the Rams, Middleton, I think that was the middle linebacker's name. He was like a kind of afterthought, kind of journeyman. Joe Barry turned him into a all-pro, Pro Bowl player. Not all-pro, but Pro Bowl player. Like, Joe Barry knows linebacker. Again, just because he can't be our DC didn't mean that. But again, it's kind of embarrassing to take a demotion, right? We gave Rich Bisaccia a promotion last year. You know, what would it look like to give Barry a demotion, right? So, and then again, he got friends in the league. And he definitely did leave on a high note, Milto, but people don't want to see that. We seen that beautiful Dallas game and just threw it away so quick. Threw that away so quick. Hello. That was a masterpiece. Y'all wouldn't know a good motherfucking coach if he slapped you in the face. Or y'all wouldn't even know a good coach if he came up with a masterful performance like Joe Barry did in a NFC divisional when we lost against the Niners, 10-13. 0 touchdown scored, ladies and gentlemen. 0 touchdown scored. I don't know the exact ranking, but I'm sure that San Francisco offense was middle of the pack or better in offense, and they couldn't score a touchdown, you guys, in a playoff game. Only score was a block punt. So I don't want to hear nothing. And again, Barry is gone, y'all. Someone once told me the grass was once greener on the other side, but I paid it a visit. Sometimes it's not always greener. And again, as the super fan I am not hoping this, but that would be a big lesson learned to motherfuckers if we get a dude in here and he's worse than Joe Barry. That'll be a real big lesson to y'all motherfuckers who know everything. Because again, was Joe Barry a great coach? Absolutely not. But can you win with him? Yeah, you can win with him. You could definitely win with him. We've seen it. We've seen it in front of our eyes. Regular season and postseason. You can win with this guy, and you can win with this guy when you are the underdog. So, again, kudos to Joe Barry. Deuces, man. Sorry it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but again, like my boy just said, you left on a high note. Even the loss, hey, you came up with a good game plan, man. You held these dudes to under their average, So, again, that's all. Listen, new strength and conditioning coach coming soon. Matt LaFleur is, cleaning house. And then again, he's came into this franchise and Pettine was already here. You say, you know what? I respect you. I'll give you some time. You could be my DC. How polite is that? He could have got the first dude he wanted then. Fred Roper. You know what I'm saying? Tell that to these people who just continuously hating on Joe Barry. I'm telling you, before we fired Barry, motherfuckers was already getting nervous. Like, they didn't fire him yet. Like, wait. Watch the whole movie, please. Watch the whole movie, please. So, yeah, man. Put some respect on Matt LaFleur's name, y'all. When a problem happens, he does his best to fix it. That's all I could say, okay? We all knew Joe Barry was a problem, not the problem. Special teams, to me, is the problem. Joe Barry might have been classified as a problem, right? Sometimes, even in his wins, though. Like, the game sometimes, again, bend but don't break. During the game, when they're gashing us for 20 yards in between the 20s, it don't feel good. But at the end of the game, when we score more than them and the defense makes the proper stops that they needed to make to win the game, it feels a lot better at the end of the game. But you still think about the salty feeling in the middle of the game that you had or in the first quarter that you had. That's why you watched the whole game. That's why they had 4 quarters. That's why Atlanta Falcons lost to the Patriots in a Super Bowl. Because they didn't play for 4 quarters. You got to play all of them. Y'all my man. Anyway. Well, first of all, we in a good situation regardless. Listen. One person probably has to go, right? And then it depends on how the draft falls. It's a lot going on, right? But again, Aaron Jones is here to stay. I mean, I ain't saying for his whole career, but I think we're going to get something like a 2-year extension for Aaron Jones, man. Something like that. So that's something solidified in the running back position. And we paid him a good, decent amount of money. I'm sure a restructure is going to be in the future for that. Packers great at doing that. Pay somebody all kind of money. Couple years later, year or two later, oh, we adjusting that shit anyway. You hear me? Shout out to Russ Ball. I mean, that's what the fuck we got to do. Shit, I be thinking about it every day, Zane. I be thinking about it every day. The thing is, I just want to be fully committed to it. And I could be a little more committed now that the, Packers aren't around. But still, look, I got it. Look, we might be talking for the next week because these stories keep happening. We need to talk about anything that's going on at 1265. Hey, strength and conditioning coach get fired. We talking about it. Why? Because I said on the show before that strength and conditioning was a problem. Am I right or am I right? Come on, y'all. But yeah, Zane, I want to say coming soon, but you already know, bro. I'm going to holler at you first about it. So you already know that. You're going to get the first drop of that, And I got shit, I got a panel of people. I got, I got what it takes to do the WWE shit. But I'm just scared of the commitment. When I do something, I want to really fully do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why this channel, I've been in and out, but I've been trying to be consistent because I just want to commit to something, I'm afraid of commitment. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. That's that. But back to this Packer team, just respect on Matt LaFleur's name, man. Whenever something is a glaring problem, he fixes it, you guys. He fixes it. Maurice Drayton bad at special teams. He get the best special teams guy we got out there, Rich Bisaccia. And he gets promoted to assistant head coach. And we have the number one punt or kick or just returner in the game for 2 years in a row. That's a good fucking thing, man. So. Thank you, bro. I don't know what's going on, if this is a secret message or some shit. But yeah, man. So just fixing problems as they come, being transparent, and then again, squeezing and wringing out the towel. Just squeezing and wringing out the towel with all of his people, man. That's what I want. You don't just fire somebody after a bad showing. You want to see how he's going to react from that bad showing. You got to give him time to do that. It ain't about how you fall. It's about how you get up. You could fall on the ground and cry and wait on somebody to get you. Or as soon as you fall, you could get up and dust yourself off and keep it motherfucking pushing. Got different kind of people out there. I think Wilson has a little upside, but again, as far as like a running back one, no. Don't think so. I think Emmanuel Wilson would be like another AJ Dillon type player who was just in the backup role, but a very solid backup. So that's why I'm saying somebody's got to go. And if you're talking money, which we bad on right now, again, we still got to get contracts off the books and all that, so, unless, motherfuckers want to take a great hometown discount. But then again, a solid backup. I mean, what are the rates for a solid backup? Now, is AJ Dillon going to go out there and start for another team? I'm not sure. I don't know what him and his agent talking about. I don't know. Again, he's mayor of Door County. He seems to love the community, even after being roughed up by that cop that time. He seems to be like a Green Bay type guy. So are you going to take that Green Bay type kind of deal, bro? Not under the table, but And then again, you're going to get paid for what you deserve. I mean, a backup running back. Again, what are the rates for a backup running back right now in the NFL? Like, he shouldn't be that expensive to keep. If not, we have a plethora of draft picks. And, somebody's got to go, man. Somebody's going to have to go. I think that's it for the whole Patrick Taylor story. As great as he is and pass blocking, it's about that time. Yeah, I don't know, Zane. Maybe that was a message from the cosmos, man. We're gonna have to decode it, man. We're gonna have to see what happened. Well, my boy, shout out to Taylor Bell, Packers Kingdom. Listen, I love David. He is my birthday twin, and I just think since we went this far, again, squeeze that towel until all the damn water come out. If we went this far, you guys, with him and being patient with him, let's just ride the bitch out, man. Even if he could come back just so I could get the visual, I want to see him on the field again. We seen him against Chicago, and that was great, and he looked damn good. So if we could just even get one good year out of him, and then he can go on with his future endeavors, go to New York with Aaron, do whatever you want to do, I'd rather do that. But again, I don't know what they thinking, in the front office, man. But we already trade friendly with the Jets. They feel like they kind of got us in this trade because they didn't give up that one. So it's not like we swindled them or anything like that. So they probably would be willing to do business with us again. Aaron would definitely, especially with how bad his O-line is over there, he would definitely advise that they brought David over. So I don't know. I do see something there, Taylor, but bro, I don't want to see 69 go. I just don't, man. I don't. He's too good, man. People forget about how good you are because they don't see you no more. But we never had an issue. Again, great job by Good and everybody for the emergence of a fucking Rasheed Walker, 6-7 rounder. Like, hell yeah. Hey, Packers Kingdom is in the motherfucking house, man. Hey, shout out to my boy, man, Taylor Bell, man. Go check him out, man. He be dropping now. But yeah, so I think I got my point across, y'all, man. Number one point is Yeah, bro, we serious. Bro, these is hard decisions, man. Shout out to Go Mike too, but these is hard decisions, man. So yeah, we got to be serious about it. Again, Matt LaFleur's ass is on the line. You know, Matt LaFleur knows how good this offense is, so he's like, okay, I know what this offense is going to be. You know, especially with everybody healthy. But I'm already cool with what it is now, and we know it's going to get better with a whole nother off season. You know, under our belts and the new draft picks coming in. You got to think we're going to get somebody just like the past 2-3 years. We done drafted somebody, have not been excited about it. But if we could do a redraft and seeing them get drafted in live time and know what we would be getting, like, you know, these are some steals that we're getting, man. You know, even fucking Jaden Reed, where he got picked, that might have been a steal, man. He was borderline like first rounder, man, for real. So, you know. Oh, yeah, they ain't going to give it. Yeah, they ain't giving him up. They ain't giving him up. But again, hey, Milto, I don't know. I might have to disagree because look how they did Sewell for a third, and it wasn't even a third. They gave us a third, and we gave them a fifth. So I don't know if you do the math. That's pretty much like a fourth value. I don't know. You feel me? So I don't know. Yeah, he's not playing around. He's not playing. That's why you got to, you know, again, motherfuckers, LaFleur needs to be tougher. Well, damn, this is as tough as it gets. And we done seen him on the field get on Quay ass. Think. You know, we done seen him get on Musgrave. Come here. You know, like, the dude's a good coach, man. But on that note, man, I'm out of this bitch, man. Shout out to my boy Goat Mike, man. Milto. Everybody hit that like button, man. Thank you, Milto, for sure. Thank you, Zane Strong, for sure. My boy Goat Mike again. Hey, if I forgot about you, I did not forget about you. Shout out to my boy Freddie Roper for coming through, man. Appreciate you, my bro. My boy Nicholas came through. Ernie Martinez, of course. Shout out to John Bain, and of course, hit that like button, y'all. My boy Blake 22 came through. Thank you for coming through. And you know, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for watching again, man. Season is over for the Packers, so we kind of got to be addicted, retarded, just no life. But bro, like I could talk about the Packers every day, man. I just really appreciate y'all just joining me because again, this is you guys' show. I mean, I could get up on this bitch and just talk all day, you know, but y'all's input and y'all's comments are what makes this show goes. And I really appreciate that, y'all. So hey, have y'all a good motherfucking day, man. Get through this day. Hey, we almost there. End of the week. Friday coming up. So, you know, y'all go out there, do y'all thing. Go Pack motherfucking go. But you know, moral of the story for this is Matt ain't playing, bro. He's not playing around. He's not playing around. He's taking this shit serious. You gotta respect the dude who sees the issue and he goes right in and try to fix it. Even earlier in the year, he's seen the issue in our offense. What did he do? It's some tough weeks where everybody's on him, fire him, do this, do that. He's stupid. He ain't shit. A lot of weeks of people saying that about him. He just up in the office. 3rd and 2. This is what I'm doing. You know, 4th and 1. This is what we got to do. You know, 2nd and 15. This is what we got to do. You know, so he's a good coach, man. I'm good with Matt LaFleur. So, hey, I'm getting the fuck up out of here, y'all. But have a good day.